Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would give you guys a little updated Q&A because I have not done one in probably like 6 months or something like that. I usually just stick to the vlogs because that's what you guys enjoy, but I thought today I would do something a little different and do a Q&A. A lot has changed in the past 6 months, so I just thought that it would be fun. Let's just get straight into it. Question number 1. Hardest part of doing YouTube, and is that your only job? Everybody thinks that social media is my only job, and by everyone I mean the people on the internet. It is not my only job. I actually work for my mom as well, part-time. She owns an insurance company, and so I help her with her hiring, like the recruiting side of things. So no, YouTube is not my only job. And the hardest part of YouTube, probably just staying relevant with the times. I find myself getting really insecure about posting certain content that I know might not get as much love as my other content, specifically videos like this and things that like I want to do. Like I love to do Q&As, but I just know that you guys like vlogs. So I would probably just say finding the balance between finding content I want to do and also finding content that you guys like to watch. What is your 5-year plan? This question is like the tiniest bit overwhelming. I just don't really love planning my life like that. I just like to go with the flow and just see where God takes me, you know? I'll be right back because I need lip gloss on. Okay, much better. I felt like I was missing something. Anyway, like I said, God's plan. God's plan. I can't even like let my brain go there. I know I'm gonna have a great future. I just am not trying to plan it out 5 years ahead, you know what I'm saying? How did you meet Olivia, Marissa, and Monica? So I met Monica. We grew up in the same town and never hung out because we went to different high schools. So I wish I knew her in high school, but we actually met when she was in college through a mutual friend. Olivia, I met her from something that we used to do at church. She lived in Myrtle Beach. I lived in Columbia, but we would meet in Anderson for this church thing, and that's how we met. Funny little fact, I actually didn't like her at first because she was really pretty and I was jealous of her, and now we're best friends. Marissa, I met her through our boyfriends pretty much. Well, she DM'd me on Instagram when she first moved to Anderson, and then we met up to hang out, and the rest is history. A lot of people wanted to know if I'm getting engaged soon. You will just have to wait and see, honey, because I don't know when I'm getting engaged. It's a shock to me when I will be getting engaged. So couldn't let you know because I don't even know. So I guess stay tuned. Another question that a lot of people ask me, which I was kind of shocked by, is who does your nails? This is what my nails look like right now. I don't know if you can even see them good. Trying to look through the mirror to see if you guys can see. She is a nail tech in Piedmont. She is so sweet and kind and talented. She can literally do anything. I could bring any picture of any nails to her and she could do it. She's not taking new clients right now, but go follow her on Instagram for some nail inspo because she is amazing. How is your mental health? Love this question. Thanks for asking and checking in. It really is different all the time. I think right now, today, it's really good. I have just realized more and more that what you take in on a day-to-day basis, like what you listen to, what you watch, really does affect the way that you think, and your thoughts affect the way that you feel. So I really have just been trying to limit social media time. I've been trying to just make sure that I'm keeping my thoughts captive and I'm not just like letting them ramble and letting myself overthink all day. But I'm definitely being a lot more weary of like what I take in on a day-to-day basis. For example, not being on TikTok as much. I just find myself on TikTok scrolling and I'll be like 3 minutes in and will just have this like anxious feeling. And I don't know what it is. I don't think TikTok is bad, but that's just the way it makes me feel sometimes. And I've just decided that I'm just not gonna be spending that much time on there. Yeah, I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking. Definitely learning a lot about mental health right now. What is your go-to coffee order? So this really depends on where I go. Starbucks is like my #1 where I go the most, and I do a venti iced shaken espresso, 1 pump of toffee nut, no classic, almond milk. It hits every time. It's so good. I had it this morning actually. Again, it really depends where I go. If it's just like a regular coffee shop, I usually do a medium latte, an extra shot of espresso, 1 pump of caramel, almond milk. Almond milk always. Unless they have a good kind of oat milk, then I'll do that. Did you and your boyfriend ever have to do a long distance? How long have y'all been together? And how do you have a long lasting healthy relationship? That's a lot of questions in one. We'll answer the first one. Did you and your boyfriend ever have to do long distance, and how long have y'all been together? So we've been together for almost 4 years this year, this summer. And yes, we did long distance for 3 years. We've been not doing long distance for like 8 months now. That was all I knew, so I didn't hate it necessarily. Like, I'm really happy that we don't have to do that anymore, but I feel like we did long distance really well. We really just made sure we were sacrificing for each other. I was there a lot for his games. Anytime that he didn't have a game, he was making sure to come to Columbia. It was a 2-hour drive, so it wasn't super long distance, but yes, and I'm happy we don't have to do that anymore. Praise God. Then, how to have a long-lasting, healthy relationship. This is a very long-winded question, but I'll keep it very simple. Make sure that the things that you are thinking about the person that you love are loving, kind, and selfless. Selfless is probably the biggest one, I would say. I just think making sure you're loving them in the way that they need to be loved and being content with where you are in your relationship. I could say a lot about that, but we'll just leave that there. What do you do to your eyebrows? I get my eyebrows laminated. Shout out to Alyssa. I'll put her Instagram in here so you guys can go check her out. She tints them, waxes them, and then laminates them. They are not looking their best. I didn't really do a good job like brushing them up today, but I love them. They make my eyebrows look so much more full. Like, I just don't naturally have very full eyebrows, so she helps me out a lot. Are you moving soon? I think all of that depends on when I do get married. As far as right now, I don't have any plans to move. Next is, what advice would you give to your 18-year-old self? I am going to be 22 next month, so I'm really not that far off from that age, but a lot has changed since then. All good things, but I would probably say trust that you are taken care of. Soak in the fact that you have a beautiful life, and fight to be content in every season. I don't know if that's the answer you're looking for, but that's what I would tell 18-year-old Makenzie. Well guys, I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. If you guys want me to do a little part 2, you guys can ask some questions in the comments. I'm so close to 14,000 subscribers. Just so crazy. I really feel like I was just like dancing with joy that I had 1,000. I think it's so cool that I've gotten to watch it grow and flourish, and it's something that I care a lot about and I put a lot of time into. So thank you guys so much. If you have not yet, you guys can subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see from me next. I have a lot of traveling going on the rest of the year that I'm really excited about. So you will be getting a lot of vlogs from me, but I always love doing other videos too. So if you have ideas, let me know. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys very soon with another video.
Layer the chorus? Yeah. All right.